Shalom, shalom. I'll give all honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone for teaching this truth of sincerity. Salutation to the hopeful elect that spirit out of the four corners of there. All right, so there's going to be a continuing series, Prophecy Against Edom, Jeremiah chapter 49, verse. I'm going to start off. I left off on verse 14. I'm going to read verse 15 through 18 in this live lesson, and now we'll finish it up. I'll finish Jeremiah Prophecy Against Edom. I'll finish that up 19 through the 22nd verse, and that'll be the last part of a prophecy against Edom. So I hope this lesson is edifying. We'll get right into it. I'm going to start off on Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 15. It reads, For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despise my men. So this is talking about Edom, right? Edom, Yahawah, he's making Edom small among the heathen, right? He's making Edom low, right? Because they are base children, right? He's making them back to their who they truly are, base children, right? The lowest of the lowest, right? Because right now, he was in that great rulership, right? But he's making Wiki E low among the heathen, right? Among the other nation as well. He's gonna be made low among the Israelites, right? We're gonna be put back in rulership. The Israelites gonna be put back in rulership, okay? So this going to the other nation in the Israelites and despising my men. So these other nations, these other nations, right? They're despising Wiki E, right? They're not. This is why you see a lot of, again, going back to Brits, right? You see a lot of people joining up with Brits, right? The heathen nation, they're coming against Edom, right? They're despising Wiki E, right? So I'm gonna get a precept. I'm gonna get Isaiah 14:4. Bring it up over here. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 4. And it reads, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how has the oppressor seized the golden city seized, right? Which is going back to America, right? America is an oppressor against these other nations, right? America covet and treasure against the other nation women, their land, their resources, right? So all that's about to seize, okay? And you see America, collapsing, right? The dollar, there's a defund dollarization campaign going on around the other nation. Again, these other nations joining Brits, right? They're trying to, you see in Australia, they going, CBDC, right? All the other nations are, going crypto, right? Digital banking, right? So that oppressor sees the golden city sees. The Lord Yahawah has broken the staff of the wicked and the structure of the ruler, right? Which is going back to that power, right? Their power, okay? Yahawah is breaking their power, their rulership. Going back to the top bankers elite, right? The top bankers elite, the ruling class, okay, who's super rich. So the Lord Yahawah has broken the staff of the wicked and the structure of the rulers, okay, which is going back to their power, their hegemony, okay, military might. The 10th, we'll jump down to the 10th verse. all they shall speak and say unto thee, or thou also becomes weak as we, or thou become like unto us. Okay, so the other nation, you know, they are saying that America is becoming weak. Okay, America is becoming that third world country. Okay, you know, you see everywhere you see a lot of homelessness in America. You see a lot of, America. You see a lot of people living in, tents. People living, in their cars. People just doing all types of things. Right? People are, you know, there's a lot of, people are, they're becoming, people in America. They're not trusting in their government no more, right? They're not putting all their strengths in their government. They're saying that their government is failing them, okay? Because American government is failing them, right? Okay, they're funding, you know, dollars, billions of dollars into wars that they're not even involved in, okay? You know, so so America is becoming weak, right? And America is in a $1 trillion of debt, right? The last time I checked, that was in $33 trillion of debt. Okay, so America's becoming weak. Okay, you know, and it also goes back to their military might. Okay, these other nations, they have, nuclear capabilities. Okay, so they can easily just bomb America if they wanted to. Okay, so America is becoming weak. So all they shall speak and say unto thee, are that also become weak as we, or that become like unto us. Okay, and this is why these other nations, they're not trusting in America no more. Okay, they're despising America. They see that America is just a, you know, third coming become like a third world country. They see a lot of shooting, a lot of mass, death in America. Right, protests, riots. Okay, you know. So for lo, 15 verse, for lo, I'll make thee small among the heathen and despise among men. Thy terribleness has deceived thee. In the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. Okay. In the pride of thy heart, Slakin, in the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, which you're going back to Edom. Okay. You know, their name, they're giving a racial class Caucasian. Okay, Caucasian goes back to the Caucasus Mountains, right? So because they used to dwell in the Caucasus Mountains, which is located like they're in, Georgia, Russia. Okay, somewhere in Georgia, between, you know Georgia in the somewhere in Georgia. Okay, around the Russian area, the Caucasus Mountains. Okay, the pride of the heart. Okay, the pride of their heart, O thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, thou that holdest the height of the hill. Okay, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, said the Lord Yahweh. So, Wicked E, his pride is that his rulership will continue forever. His pride is that no one will destroy him, right? He think that no one can bring him down, right? He think that he can continue forever. Okay, that's his pride. And his pride had deceived him because Yahweh shall by bringing utter destruction to the Edom, to the whole nation of Edom, right? To America, to Babylon. Okay, so his mighty, his army, his terror that he wants to have upon the whole earth, is to be brought low. Okay, his pride that be brought low. Okay, so I'm gonna get a precept. 16 verse Obadiah 1:4. Get it here. Obadiah 1:4 says Edom, the subheading is Edom will be humble, okay, because they prize by be brought low. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou sit thy nest among the stars, which is going back to the satellites, okay, thence will I bring thee down, says the Lord Yahawah. Okay, they have a so-called, and they have a so-called space force, right? That's supposed to be, supposed to deal with any types of, you know, threats or any types of outward threats that will harm, I guess, the country or the planet. Okay, so Yahweh Shah, when he come, he gonna destroy all of that basically. Okay, he gonna destroy their space force, their satellites, everything. You know, all of that is gonna be brought to naught, to nothing. Okay, so that's how he exalt himself, and he also exalt himself through his military, through his political, right, through his dollar. You know, this MOTB, right, that he's trying to implant into the everyone to to the whole to the whole creation. You know, I'm gonna get Psalms 49. Psalms chapter 49 verse 11. So this is Wiki E. Okay, this discussion going back to the wicked, mainly talking about the super banker elites. Their inward thoughts is that their houses, okay, their houses, which is going back to their rulership, their government, their kingdom shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. So their inward thought is that once they die, the next generation would take over. Once that generation died, then the other generation would take over. So this is how these Edom think, right? This is how they think. They think, that their places, their cities, their countries, their government, their kingdom will continue forever. And it was just once they die, right? Once they get old age, and once Yahweh take them off the planet, that it'll be passed down to their generation, right, to another Edom, family or whatnot. They call their lands after their own names, right? You see a lot of these countries are named after their America. For example, America named after Americano Vespucci, right? America is named after Americano Vespucci. Okay, in Africa, um, so America is named after Amerigo Vespucci, which was an explorer and a navigator. Okay, so these names are this is why these names, the different continent, the different country, their name are their heathen names. Okay, they're not the actual name. They're heathen names, just like so called, you know, just like you know they gave the so-called the true Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel. They said that their names was so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, Mexican, Haitian, Jamaican. They also named these countries and the continents after their name. Okay, they gave them heathen names. Okay, So this is his mindset of this wicked, this Edom, this Edomite, this devil. This is his mindset that he thought that his houses will continue forever. Okay, so we get Isaiah 14:12. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12 reads, How art thou falling from heaven, O Lucifer? Okay, Lucifer just means light barrier, which going back to his wicked evil wise man, right? You know, his astrologers, his stargazers, okay? You know, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? Okay. Which we and really Lucifer, we hold the true light, okay? Know this word, the 100% truth, okay? But for now, this is talking about the devil, right? Edom. How art thou cut down to the ground, which did us wicked the nation? Okay, how did he wicked the nation? Okay, how did he wicked the nations? Through his military, right? You know, through covetousness, through treachery, treasuring over these nations, their land, their resources. That's how he wicked the nations, okay? And he that he's cut down, right? Yahawah, he cutting him down. He cutting his rulership down. He's not gonna rule forever. Okay. No, scripture. No, the times will start to. No, scripture speaks about the times will be shortened. Okay, for the elect's sake. So Yahawah, he's cutting down his rulership, right? And also, scripture also speaks about that the devil will come down having great wrath because he knows he have a short time. Okay. 13 verse. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend unto heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars. Okay, which goes back to his space, his um NASA, his spacecrafts. Okay, his satellites. So-called moon landing. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. Okay, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north, right? So his inner thought is that he will ascend into heaven, okay? And he won't be like the Most High, okay? Through his MOTB, right? Trying to track everyone, okay? 14 verse, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High, right? So this is inner thoughts, okay? His inner thoughts that he trying to get, he trying to it's he's trying to explore like the whole universe. Like he's trying to get Yahweh Shasha is only allowing him to go so far. You know, he's only allowed to go so far. So I'm gonna go back to the Jeremiah 49, verse 16. Thy stubbornness has deceived thee, is the pride of thy heart. O thou that dwellest in the cliff, because it is the real proud devil. Okay, the eagle, is known as one of the proudest bird. Okay, because he can fly the highest. Okay, of the heart, O thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, thou holdest the height, thou holdest the height of the hill, thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle. Okay, which is going back to his satellites, trying to, explore the whole universe out of space, his spacecrafts. I will bring thee down from thence, said the Lord Yahweh. 17th verse. Also, Edom should be a desolation. Okay? Everyone that goes by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. Right? So we know that America, Babylon, is going to be destroyed. We know that for a fact. Okay? We know that all the nations, they're going to see it too. They're going to see when America gets destroyed. Her allies, the one that traded with her, they're going to see it. They're going to see that America is a consumer like a fire. Malachi chapter 1 verse 4, and it reads, whereas Edom says we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Okay? Because Jake was ruling, right? During the so-called Dark Ages, that when Jake was ruling and Edom wasn't in power, but once the Renaissance happened, okay, through the Renaissance era, they came back into rulership, right? And they returned and built, basically what you see now, through covetousness, through treacherous, through all this other, their riches, spiritual sweet spot, they got their riches gotten by deceit, okay, by deceiving the other nation and taking their resources. Thus said the Lord Yahweh host, they shall build, but I will throw down. Okay? So YAHAWASHI, he's gonna throw down. He's gonna cut them down. Their kingdomship, right? When through his second coming. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh has indignation forever. Righteous anger. The word indignation means righteous anger. So, he these people are waking up to who the devil really is. Okay. I'm gonna get Isaiah 63 and 1. Okay. Because the devil has been exposed, all the nations are, seeing who this devil really is, seeing how he's a covetous person, right? Saying that he's not so he's not they're not being on that, they're not being hypnotized, by this devil how they once were, right? You know, they're 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 becoming, they're trying to slack you. They're trying to, become just, they want to, because Moab think he gonna continue, Moab think he gonna be ruling, okay. So you have these other nations, they trying to, become the next top person, right? The next top dog, right? The next top rulers. But we know that is only for Israel, okay. Subheading the Most High vengeance on the nations. Isaiah chapter 63, verse 1. Who is that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah, which is the capital city of Edom, which is referred to America. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength, right? Which going through his military, his hegemony, among the whole world, his dollar. Isaiah speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Okay, wherefore art thou red in apparel, and thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? Third verse, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. Um, for I will tread them in my anger, which go back to Yahweh. He's stomping on the Edom, right? Okay, this is why their garments are red, because Yahweh, he's stomping on these Edom, on these so-called super on his countries, right? On his cities, right? This a parabolic, right? Of Yahweh. He's you know through his chariots, right? You know, through the weapons of his indignation, he gonna be, trodden in the winepress, right? Which is represent the Edom, right? The two-thirds drop is as well as the two-thirds drop people who don't want to get right. You know, they'll take part in the destruction of the wicked. For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. Okay. Isaiah 14:9. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 9. Hell from beneath is moved to thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirs up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It has raised up from their thrones and all the kings of the nation, right? Hell, you know, destruction, you know, is coming. You um, World War III is coming, you know. Yahweh is about to destroy this is Edom, right? 15, jump down to 15 verse. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, which represent captivity. So these, heathen, mainly with Edom, right? He's gonna be brought down to captivity, what hell is just a condition, right? Captivity to the size of the pit, right? So he's gonna be brought down to the lowest of the captivity, right? To the lowest of condition. Okay. 16 verse. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, right? Which goes back to Jeremiah, okay, 49th chapter, verse 17. This is these other nations, they're going to be astonished. They're going to hiss at the players. They're going to see that this devil who was once ruling, right, has been brought low, okay, who once, shook kingdom by his missiles, right? You know, by dropping those missiles on Japan. Okay, he did make Kingdom shake. Okay, he did make Kingdom shake and the earth tremble. Okay, you know, and when he and when they and when in the kingdom of heaven, in the kingdom of heaven, they're gonna be talking about when this devil get mentioned, right? You know, they gonna they gonna say that this who was this the basis of man. They will they're gonna be awed. They're gonna be astonished, right? That this was a person, so-called white man, who was in rulership. Okay, okay. 17 verse that made the world a wilderness. Okay, as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof. Okay, so this devil made the world a wilderness through his polluting, right? The whole earth is in out. The whole earth is in darkness. Okay, there's no light. There's no everything is just a lie. Okay, this whole world is in darkness. okay, and destroy the cities thereof, okay? No, and which also, which also goes back to his missiles as well, that open not the houses of his prisoners, okay? No, we are if you live in America, you feel like if you live in America, there's nothing, there's you have bills, you have to get a driver's license, okay? You're in prison, okay? This devil don't let up, you know. He doesn't give you, he just give you enough for you to continue to work for him, right? America is a just a corporation, just another corporation, okay? They have a president, a vice president, secretary. It's just another corporation. Back in the 17th verse, also Edom shall be a desolation. Okay, everyone that goes by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plans thereof. 18th verse, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, says the Lord Yahawah, no man shall buy there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. Because once the Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed, it was made a memorial on how the ungodly should live. Okay, just like Babylon, America is gonna be made a memorial in the kingdom of heaven on how the ungodly was the judgment, or was the judgment to the what's the judgment on, you know if you live, in a sinful, in a prideful, you know, in a wicked way. Your judgment will be destruction, utter destruction. Icy bills, fire. After Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed, there was no other cities. You know, Sodom and Gomorrah wasn't built no more. Obadiah 1:18. But we know Babylon represented spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. So, okay, because they take on all the characteristics of, the people are just reincarnation. That's all it is, reincarnation. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 18. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. Right, we're gonna destroy Jacob, Israel. We're gonna destroy Wicked E, right? You know, we're gonna take them down to hell. They're gonna be living in hell through their slavery. We're gonna be punishing them. Okay. We're gonna. That's why you represent you. That's why 144K. Okay. You know, if Yahawah gave us that, those powers, right, and put His Spirit in us, you know, we're gonna be destroying these. We're gonna be destroying these Edomites. Okay. You know, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh has spoken it, right? Because once you go into slavery, right? Once you get finished with 1,000 years of slavery, there will be no more Edom, okay? Right? So he gonna get this, he gonna get put through hardcore slavery, okay? And if we get out of line, he gonna get put to death, just like these other nations. Moab gonna be in slavery, okay? Jude chapter 1 verse 7, it reads, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh are set forth for example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Okay? So America is going to be made for a example, okay, of how, if you decide to partake in that sinful life, in that wicked lifestyle, vengeance is fire. Vengeance is a missile, a ICBM missile, chariot, a chariot beaming down on you, okay? 18th verse, I'm gonna read it again before I close. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, because we know that there were cities around Sodom and Gomorrah that got destroyed as well, because they decided to live just like Sodom and Gomorrah. And the neighboring city thereof, said the Lord Yahweh, no man should abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. Okay? All right, so there won't be no more, okay, after America get destroyed, after America get destroyed by ICBMs, there will be no more America, okay? No one will be dwelling in America. Okay, America gonna become like a desert, where only dwells a creature dwell. This Bible speak about that. It's gonna become a habitat of desert creatures, of vultures. Okay, so I'm gonna close out here. By giving all underground praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and Apostle Great Millstone. Shout one to the hunter for the K out there. Till the next time. Now this is prophecy against Edom, Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 15 through 18.